January 2025, Eastern Congo. What happened next shocked the world. In just days, the M23 rebels did the unthinkable. They captured Goma, a city of 2 million people. Congo's army gone. Military posts abandoned. The government's grip on power crumbling. What happens next was even more chilling. The rebels made an announcement that sent shockwaves through Africa.
We are here in Goma to stay as Congolese. We will continue the March of Liberation all the way to Kinshasa.
We are marching to Kinshasa. The capital of Congo was next. That's when the powerful voices of Washington made their move. America should side with the rebels of the Democratic Republic of Congo. Top policy advisors urged Trump to support the rebels. Their argument was simple. Congo has trillions in mineral wealth. China controls most of it. A rebel's victory could push China out. We all know the rivalry between Trump and China. Trump has consistently made it clear that he wants to counter the malign influence of the government of China that has made huge investments in the DRC. But then, Trump did something that left everyone stunned. Instead of supporting a potential regime change, he stood with Congo's legitimate government. The same government that gave China access to trillion-dollar minerals, signed massive deals with Beijing, openly opposed American influence. In the next few minutes, I'm going to reveal the hidden truth behind Trump's most shocking African decision, because what I discovered changes everything we thought we knew about power in Africa. But first, let me reveal to you what really happened in Goma, because the story you haven't heard might be the most frightening part of all. The fall of Goma wasn't just a military defeat. It was the moment that exposed a deadly game of power that hasn't been playing out in Africa for decades. Let me show you how it happened. In late January 2025, M23 rebels launched what seemed like a routine offensive. But there was nothing routine about what came next. Day 1, rebels advanced from 3 directions. Day 2, government forces abandoned their posts. Day 3, 2 million civilians trapped. Day 4, Goma fall. But here is what the headlines missed. The Red Cross made discoveries of mass graves and things much worse that we can't say in this video. The United Nations confirmed it. M23 fighters had conducted summary executions, but that's not the most shocking part of it. Behind the rebels stood a much bigger power, Rwanda.
Today on the 3rd of February, does Rwanda currently have any troops at all in Eastern DRC?
I don't know.
You're the commander-in-chief.
Yeah, there are many things I don't know.
4,000 Rwandan troops backing the M23, advanced weapon systems, direct military support. Ask yourself, why would Rwanda, a country smaller than Maryland and more than 10 times smaller than Congo, risk everything to support rebels? The answer lies in something most people don't know about Congo. This country holds 80% of the world's coltan, the mineral that powers every smartphone on Earth. There is a very high chance that the device from which you are watching this video right now has a part that comes from Congo. And in 2024 alone, UN experts discovered something staggering. The EU made an accord with Rwanda to secure minerals. This was almost like giving Rwanda the green light to do whatever it wanted to do in Congo's backyard. 150 tons of coltan were illegally exported to Rwanda. And just when Rwanda thought it had won, Trump made his move. And what he did next wasn't just about stopping rebels. It was about something much more bigger. something that goes all the way to Beijing. You see, this isn't just about Congo, it's about preventing another Mali, another Burkina Faso, another Niger. France tried to control these countries through rebel groups and puppet governments. The results? They got kicked out completely. Trump realized something crucial. Supporting rebels for quick mineral access? That's something for yesterday's playbook. But there is something even much bigger at stake here. Something that explains why Trump chose to stand with a China-aligned government. And it has everything to do with a secret deal that's about to change the future of Africa. What I'm about to show you connects everything. The minerals, the rebels, China, and Trump's shocking decision. Remember the Lobito Corridor? A massive railway stretching through Angola, the DR Congo, and Zambia. In 2023, while everyone was focused on Chinese investment in Congo and East Africa, the United States made a quiet move. They invested in this railway. But here is what makes this fascinating. This wasn't any investment. This was about creating something China never could. A direct route to transport Congo's mineral to the Atlantic Ocean. Think about it. What is worth more? Quick access to minerals through rebel control, or a legitimate long-term transport route for trillions in resources? Trump saw what others missed. Supporting rebels might give quick access to minerals, but supporting legitimate governments could lock in decades of influence. But this goes even deeper. China has spent several years building influence through infrastructure projects, mining deals, and government partnerships. And that's exactly why Trump's move was genius. Instead of fighting China's influence, he's doing something unprecedented, working with China-aligned governments, but creating independent transport routes and establishing American reliability. Remember how much mineral wealth we talked about? $24 trillion in untapped deposits, 80% of the world's coltan, vast reserves of cobalt and gold. The old playbook is simple. Back the rebels, overthrow the government, and control the resources. We have seen this before. Libya 2011, government overthrown, resources compromised. Mali, French-backed interventions led to chaos, and multiple African coups leading to resource exploitation. And this old type of politics is what gave fame to leaders like Ibrahim Traoré. And Trump saw something everyone else missed. Supporting rebels doesn't just destabilize country, it pushes them permanently into rival camps. Emmanuel Macron can give you more lessons on that. Look at what happened. Mali kicked out French forces. Burkina Faso aligned with Russia. Niger shuts out Western influence. By supporting Congo's legitimate government, Trump isn't just preventing another civil war. He is rewriting America's African strategy. And here's what this means for the future. For Congo, stability over chaos, a chance to develop without rebel interference. Development over destruction, America would focus on infrastructure such as the Lobito Corridor. Legitimate trade over rebel control, direct government control of mineral wealth. For Africa, a new model for international partnership, working with governments, not against them. Respect for sovereign governments, end of rebel support era. For global powers, more powers or more superpowers will like long-term influence over short-term gains. Partnerships will be made over exploitation. Stability will be chosen over quick resource access. You know, there is an African proverb that perfectly captures what's happening here. When two elephants fight, it's the grass that suffers. For decades, that's exactly what happened in Congo. Foreign powers fought over minerals and the Congolese people paid the price. But now, Trump's decision might be changing this proverb's ending. Because when elephants choose to trade instead of fight, the grass can finally grow. What we are witnessing isn't just a policy change. It is a complete transformation of how global powers are going to engage in Africa in the future. The choice Trump made in Congo isn't just about one country. It's about whether Africa's minerals fuel wars or build nations. So here's my question for you. Is this new approach better than the old rebel support strategy? Drop your comments down below. And remember, sometimes the greatest changes come from choosing not to play the old game. This is Asongwe Luis from the Strategic Lens, helping you to see beyond the headlines. See you in my next video. Ciao.